Hi. Ignore the terrible lighting. We're gonna do a reaction video today of my old music. Really bad music. Um, anyway, let's start with the first song. By the way, I was an emo. They all had a 100% like ratio, but that was because it was all my friends. First song, I tried to beeping die. The first thing you may notice about this is that I did not do the aspect ratio correctly. I had it vertical because I didn't crop the video. Um, you will not be able to find any of these. They're under my old internet name before I did a rebrand, as you can see up here. But they're all unlisted, so unless I release the video links, you won't be able to find them. Sorry, let's just get straight into it. I said let's get straight into it. Let's get straight into it. If I pause a lot, it's because I want to annotate the lyrics, because I cannot remember them, but I have them in the... Hold on, let me put them on screen, because I have them in the comment section. There were more lyrics than I remembered, so that didn't work. I'll be able to make them out, and if not, I can always go to the description. Description, comments.
I'm still trying to find my place in this world we roam. This element in that makes me so alive.
One thing I can pick up just from that first verse, I was not confident in myself back then, so I wasn't having enough loud acoustics. This is something that still affects me to this day. In my recent school concert I had to do for part of my music coursework, I was not loud enough to be picked up and amplified over the music. They were amplifying me as much as they could, which caused problems with feedback, but they couldn't get me loud enough. That's one problem. Be right back, I'm going to turn on the light because you cannot see me. Okay, that's better. I also have this acoustic foam around my room, so hopefully that makes... I say around my room, it's just piled behind there because I don't want to put it on my wall. Let's get back. And the lyric that I'm still trying to find this place in this world we roam, I believe that was because then I didn't understand what I was. I didn't understand my gender identity or my sexuality completely. So I was still trying to discover myself. Now I believe I've discovered myself a lot better. Still don't know who I really am. Doesn't matter. I'm just gonna go with the flow, have fun, and that's a piece of life advice for everyone. I may be young, but that's something I can say for sure. It's good. It's fine.
I'm still trying to figure it out. What makes me wanna shout. How I felt
That's a sorry if you can hear my computer fan going off. I don't know why it's doing that. That is a callback to when I got friend zoned. I think because when you went away. Yeah, that's going to be that because that's the only person who went away. When I say makes me want to shout, I'm not on about like shout, hey, I love you. I'm on about shouting at myself because looking back on it, I realized how much of a stupid decision that was because the guy was not the best. Was a few things I could list off about him, but hey, we're gonna leave that for our songs. That's coming out sometime December, maybe a bit later if it gets delayed because I need to get a new microphone. And it's gonna be the ones we call home and we have no home EP. All songs have been writ. I just need to record them. Ha.
I just want you to know I tried to fucking die. Finally felt alive. Wow, ironic.
So with that lyric, those lyrics there, I know I'm pausing after every verse. I'm being a pausey Pauline, but that lyrics there, that was a callback because this wasn't long after my first attempt at my own life. Got dark fast, I know. That was... I need to put a trigger warning on this video, wow. That was not delivered how I meant it to be delivered, but I decided to keep it because I couldn't get a better take than this at the recording, because obviously I didn't have that good equipment. What was supposed to be like is I just want you to know I tried to fucking die. I finally felt alive. I know, ironic. Like a more sad rather than annoyed. Wow, ironic. Because it kind of throws off the emotional balance of the song. If I were to redo it, that's what I would change. Also, in the next, actually, I'm going to leave that to the next song. Also, you could hear the inequalities in sound there with how I delivered lines.
I finally felt at peace. Then it didn't work. Lost my fear that day. All I can do is pray.
That lyric there, I wasn't 100% happy with that verse, but I needed something to fill it out and also, like, say I finally felt at peace when I thought I was not going to carry on anymore. All I can do is pray. I think we know who I'm really praying to. No one up there. Yeah. Not going to comment much more on that.
I just want you to know that this was not your fault. You're a big buster. The things that stress me out.
That was because I was worried that people were going to take it as their fault. I didn't want anyone to feel like blame for this, no matter what they've done to me in the past. Well, there's one person I wouldn't mind feeling blame for this, but they wouldn't have seen it. So that's why I said a big cluster of things that stressed me out. Not the best lyric, but this was not your fault. More a big cluster of things that make my life a blur. See, that's better already. Just freestyling.
I just wanna feel alive and not dead inside.
Emo.
Living like a corpse. All emotions warped.
That is still a true lyric to this day. I do not feel emotions properly, or at least in the way other people say they feel them. And it's confusing for me, and it's hard to explain to other people too. So that lyric there was just like me trying to be like, I'm sorry if I do anything weird or not normal, as people would say. I don't mean to.
Just wanna be free. Trapped in misogyny. Will I ever learn? It's never gonna be my turn.
That was about because I was first exploring my gender identity then. I thought I was a trans woman. I'm not, I'm gender fluid. But the trapped in misogyny line, it's to do with the, well, you know what misogyny is. I was not happy about it all. After researching more on the topic, seeing how girls literally can't do anything without being bullied. Like, oh, you like makeup? It's such a girly thing to do. Why would you do that? You're just conforming to men's beauty standards. Oh, you're not wearing makeup? Why? You trying to be different? Trying to be a pick me? Oh, you like sports? Pick me. Literally can't do anything. It's really upsetting to see. And yeah, little rant, but something that everyone should talk about. And if you don't think people should talk about it, you're a misogynist. What can I say?
I just wanna leave forever. Just let me be. I just wanna go. Walked away like snow.
I think this is the outro now. That last line was about me just wanting to disappear off of everything, which I did do. I disappeared off of the internet for a solid few months. Well, everything but Twitch and Twitter, because they're the main, and Discord, because they're the things I use to stream. But apart from that, Instagram was gone, Snapchat was gone, Facebook was gone. Any other trace that wasn't just for streaming was gone. So literally couldn't find anything under my name. Well, you can find it under my name, but under my legal name couldn't find anything because this was back when before I changed my name. We are going to pause as we go into the next song because I don't want you seeing the URL, you sneaky little buggers. So this one's called Leaving Soon. It also covers some sensitive topics. I should say that for all of these. If you're triggered by anything sensitive topics, then I would recommend clicking off this video. I think I redid my little thing because I lost the other image, and I've also got the aspect ratio right. Go me. Great drawing, might I add. Look how level that sea looks, and look at all that detail. I did some shading, I know. The EP on this one's a lot neater too, I think. Time to press play. You can hear a lot of background noise. That was because I was nervous and was like laying on my chest on the floor when recording all of these, I think. These lyrics are harder to make out, but I can make them out because I remember creating it. I want to know what makes us want to stay in the same place. I'll be right back. I've just seen I've got a mess. Okay, it was nothing too important, but I want to know what makes us want to stay in the same place. This was when I just wanted to get out of my town because there was too much bad memories in that. I just wanted to run away. Yeah, this is to do with me needing to get out of the environment I was in. I got out. High five, everyone can get out if you believe in yourself. If you say you might break, I did break. I broke multiple times. I had many mental breaks, and it worsened my mental health permanently, I think, actually. If you don't know this about me, I believe that I'm high risk for PTSD. I haven't got a diagnosis because the diagnosis system is really confusing, and last time I tried to see a doctor, the receptionist just passed me off like, you're young, you don't know what you're talking about. Many tests I've taken, like online tests, and they're not going to be 100% accurate, but all of them have said I'm either high risk or high effect. I've sought out friends' opinions with similar illnesses, like DID, dissociative identity disorder, because that's also caused by trauma and is linked in with PTSD. Like, you've most likely got PTSD if you've got that. Well, you have. And they said, yeah, you've got quite a few of the symptoms, you should get checked. So, unofficially, but ever since the environment I was in, it got a lot worse. It's getting better now, but it's still not the best. That, you may not be able to tell, but it's kind of about self-harm. Any form of release, because you don't have a release, what are you going to turn to? You can't just do stuff without release if you're trying to be more than you are. That's what happened to me, at least. I want to know what makes us all think we can be so extraordinary. That was about me always thinking, I have to be different, I have to do this. I don't care if it's what I want to do or not, I have to. Now, I've stopped caring about what I get told I can't do and, like, trying to be different and that. I just started doing what I want. That's very similar to a Taylor Swift quote because I still offer kind of big up Taylor Swift. These are my two biggest inspirations for this album: Villains by Emma Blackery, Taylor Swift, 1989. I'm sorry for saying that you two were the inspirations for this, because was not good. I'm gonna leave a link to Emma Blackberry's Villains in the description, because banger album, and check out all her other music too.
I wanna see the world, yeah, I'm too scared to run free. Am I missing the point? I wanna say to everybody I'm leaving soon.
This line's also pretty dark. This was to do with before I did my attempt. I'm leaving soon, as in the fact I'm literally not going to be anywhere on the earth soon, because I'd have been. Didn't die. Don't know how. Took more than a lethal dose. But hey ho, thank you, Lucifer, for saving me. Mwah. I'm sorry. But the fun little experience that I might write into a song is the night I tried to do that, I was either high as shit or this happened when I went to sleep thinking, oh, I'm dead because I couldn't throw it up. And I took way more than a lethal dose, 3 times, I think it was, when I researched into it. Had a dream that Lucifer came to me and said, it's not your time. And then, like, touched my hand, and I could feel all the warmth, like, go into me as, like, happy, good healing energy. And then I didn't die. Don't know how. So, thanks, I guess. And I've always been one for spirits to attach to, like Charlotte. I'm not sure if she's still here or not, but Charlotte used to be in this doll, and she used to mess with equipment and that. Charlotte was not a bad spirit, I don't believe, but yeah, I think she's still there. Anyway, back to the song. Oh, I forgot to talk about saying that "Am I Missing the Point" lyric was to do with me not seeing a point in human life. Like, why do we care about our own lives that much? Not in me saying, why do I care about other people's lives that much? I do care about other people's lives to an extent. I care that people are okay. I care that they're not dying. I care that they're not in pain. But I don't see a point in why we, like, get so upset by the loss of human lives, and that might be just to do with what I believe in, like the type of afterlife I believe in. It might be to do with mental illness, one of the two. If you want to like video the essay of my own little belief system, because it doesn't really link up to any other belief system I've stumbled upon, then I could make that. But yeah, it's just what makes sense to me, so I'm gonna follow it. Let's get back. Let me leave.
To a place where I can follow my dreams. Be LGBTQ and feel free.
I really thought I did something there. Be LGBTQ and feel free. Not a good rhyme. And personally, I don't like writing stuff like, I wish I could be LGBTQ and feel free, because it doesn't sound genuine. It just sounds like I'm grasping for attention. If I do write something like that into one of my songs, you'll see it's more genuine. Like, it'll be more of an emotional song, or like a celebratory song, and be like, I finally found who I am, or like an example. Let's just think of some lyrics. I just want to love, like, the not petals, feathers of a dove. Is it too much to ask to not have to put on a mask? People, if you look into that, will realize it's about LGBTQness, but wow, I just came up with that on the top of my head. I might need to write that down. But yeah, it's a lot more genuine and not forced. ran out of breath.
I'm not alone.
This lyric I really, really hate. I don't know why, what it is about it, me saying I'm not alone, there's plenty of other people in the world who hurt. Because, yeah, true, but I just don't think it fits what I was trying to talk about. I was trying to talk about my own experiences and my own, like, sadness about it and all of that sort of stuff. And then I go and say, like, try and grasp its strength so people are like, oh my god, they're talking about me too. Nowadays, I would not do something just so people don't get mad at me or like don't call me an attention seeker because I'm a content creator. Of course, I want attention. That's my whole thing. But I can do what I want online. I just because I talk about myself does not mean that I am an attention-seeking names I've been called. I can talk about my own experiences because I know it can help people, and if I can help people, then that's all I want.
Plenty of people feel just as bad with their cities and towns, but
With their cities and towns bit, it's not actually the city I don't like because I love Plymouth. I love things about Plymouth like the Hoe, it's beautiful. The Barbican, how close I am to the sea, how close I am to Cornwall. It's just all the memories around Plymouth. I hate them all. Like, trigger warning. Um, Public information, by the way. I've talked about this plenty on my TikTok and that, but trigger warning. When I was grape emojied, that was in Plymouth, and whenever I go past, I can talk about that. I don't live there no more. Whenever I go near Mile House, I feel visibly sick. Not visibly, I feel sick physically. Um, Seeing certain things in Plymouth make me like feel things on my body. Like if I'm going somewhere that happened with an argument with my mother, I will feel like hitting and like grabbing because she always used to grab me and hit me and stuff like that. And people in Plymouth, just everyone knows me, not for good reasons, and it makes me just want to escape the town. There are a few places that are like my comfort places in Plymouth, like some train stations I used to go to after arguments with my mum. Plimbridge Woods, that was a good one because I just felt at peace there because there weren't many people there when I normally went there and I knew the secret little spots. Let's get back to the music before I ramble on until this video is an hour and we're already 23 minutes in.
free. After all, I'm leaving soon.
I repeated the lyric "I'm leaving soon," but with "after all." This is because I was like, I'm definitely. This one wasn't to do with. This was like, I've tried that. Better idea. Let's just leave this town, and did it work? Not quite. Not yet, at least. I'm gonna stay in Plymouth for like a college degree or an apprenticeship in something to do with digital media. I'm not sure. Maybe not even that because my food tech grades are looking pretty good. I don't want to waste them. And if I don't leave Plymouth, well then, mission failed. Because I still want to get out of Plymouth.
Let me be. I just wanna be free. A lot of pressure like a balloon.
A lot of pressure like a balloon. I'm sorry, I had to bully myself. That one was a lot of pressure like a balloon. I felt like everyone was watching me because my family had a very keep the family name out of the dirt. Yeah, and pressure like a balloon. Balloons have pressure in them.
After all, I'm leaving soon.
This is one of the reasons I chose this track, because I like the reversey bit at the end. We are gonna let this play out so you can just hear it, and then there we go. The breath in at the end. Oh, hi, Aurora. We're gonna pause and then move on to the next thing. So, this one's an angry song. Trigger warning for hanging, for exploding, for toxic friends. Like, you're not really friends with a person, but you have to pretend like they are. If that upsets you, then you're probably either going to love this song or not like it, but here we go. Wow, I just introduced this song on a pause recording. Trigger warning for hanging in the song because, yeah. I paused just in time to sneeze.
What is that sound? I'm coming for second round. You better hide before I make you die.
Wow, that was a good lyric. You better hide before I make you die.
Your toy,
I'm not your toy.
I'm not here for your game. So wipe that off your face.
Wipe that off your face. I missed a word there, but I played it off as if I didn't because I lost my voice slightly. I went, wipe that off your face. You know when you inhale wrong? But yeah. I had a lot to say, but I didn't have enough time to say it, and that's why it seemed a bit cramped.
I don't want to see you, or I will tie your noose.
I hated this guy, I'm not sure if you can tell.
You're not what everyone sees, so you let yourself on fire.
This lyric's inspired by Emma Blackberry. You're not what everyone sees, referring, you're two-faced. You lit yourself on fire,
Just
so you can be brighter than me. This still applies to this person to this day. Go off, I started learning German, you started learning German just a day after. I think coincidence? I think not. Well, that was a call out and a half. No one take this to my school. Yeah, this is, I think you know who this song's about now if you know me. Yeah.
but I'll sting worse than a bee. I know your desires, know your plans and lies.
I knew this is because I had an inside person who just told me everything they said about me. So I was basically always one step ahead of them. If they tried to do something, I knew how to counteract it. Except for this one time when they did it off the top of their head and decided to call me. Not going to say that because then people would definitely know who I'm talking about. What is that in the background? Because I noticed this earlier when I was going over them just to remind myself. I think it's the watermark on the video because it was a free beat.
So take it to my face. Oh, do I have to ask you again to fuck off with your friends? Leave me alone with mine, or I'll make you step on them mine. I am not just a
I am not. And then my mic fell over, so I had to play it off. So this is all freestyle.
toy. Bring me into popping all of my balloons. But what's that
Back to lyrics.
sound? I'm coming back for the second round. You better hide before I make you die. I am not a toy. I am not yours, boy.
Let's see if I can deliver that lyric better, even though I am sick, which is why I keep rubbing my eyes on that. I am not a toy. I am not yours, boy. I think that was delivered better. But yeah, I had a bad vocal range here. That's also why my throat may sound stuffy when I'm talking about it because I'm sick right now. This, I don't know how I got that telephony effect, but I like it.
I'm not
of your face. Clear.
First time, I don't wanna see you, or I will tie your noose.
I'm great with rhymes, as you can tell. That's the end of that song, so we're gonna whoop. What are my thoughts on this EP, or the remnants of it? For a first EP, it's okay. It's a bit dark, but that's because I was in a very dark mood. All of these, first single, Here to Be Loved. Licensed by what? Did I write my own description, or is someone like... Oh. Oh yeah, because it used to be by my dead name. I tried to license my music just by typing it in the description. That's not how it works. You have to pay to do that. Anyway, yeah, my thoughts on that. It was okay for a first record. A lot of improvements could have been made. I have bad posture, I know. Broad shoulders, no, that just makes it look even worse. I had fun making it though. It helped me vent a lot of things, so in my eyes, it was okay. Make sure you follow me on Twitch, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, links in the descriptions, follow me on TikTok too. I want to get to 1,000 followers so I can go live. Make sure, if you do follow me on Twitch, can you please lurk in my chat? I need to get to an average of 3 viewers so I can start getting paid and put ads on my stream, and then I will be the happiest little non-binary in town. Thank you for watching. Check the description for links, and if you want to see more video, unedited, just like clean videos of me reacting to stuff, comment. I had fun making this video because it was fun just to lay off my thoughts to the internet once again. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Make sure you check out what YouTube suggests to you on my channel.